At the northwestern base of Mount Fuji in Japan, lies a forest that has become one of the most mysterious and psychologically intense places on Earth. This forest is known as Aokigahara. From a distance, it looks completely normal and even beautiful. Thick green trees cover the land, creating a peaceful and natural environment that could easily attract tourists or nature lovers. The moment someone steps inside this forest, everything begins to change in a way that is difficult to describe. The first thing people notice is silence. Not normal silence, but something deeper and heavier. It feels as if the forest slowly removes all sound from the environment. Birds stop making noise. The wind feels weaker. Even the natural sounds of insects seem to disappear. What remains is an unnatural quietness that grows stronger the deeper you go inside. This silence does not just affect the ears, it affects the mind. Many visitors describe it as a pressure that slowly builds inside their thoughts, making them feel isolated even when they are physically fine. The formation of this forest is also unusual. Aokigahara is not a typical forest growing on soft soil. After a massive volcanic eruption of Mount Fuji hundreds of years ago. When the lava flowed across the land, it eventually cooled and turned into a hard rock surface. Over time, trees began to grow on top of this volcanic rock, creating a dense forest layer. However, the ground beneath the forest remains extremely uneven and filled with hardened lava formations, hidden caves, and this makes walking through the forest difficult and confusing, even for experienced hikers. One of the most unusual scientific features of this forest is its effect on navigation tools. The soil contains a high level of iron deposits, which interfere with magnetic signals. Because of this, compasses often stop working correctly or point in the wrong direction. Even modern GPS devices can sometimes lose accuracy due to the dense tree cover and geological structure. And when someone loses direction in such a silent and dense environment, confusion and panic can quickly increase. But Aokigahara is not only mysterious because of its natural structure. Over time, it has also developed strong cultural and psychological associations. In Japanese culture, nature is often connected with spiritual beliefs. Some old local stories suggest that certain places can hold emotional or spiritual energy. Beliefs are not scientifically proven, they have been passed down through generations and have become part of the forest's identity. Because of this, Aokigahara is often seen not just as a natural location, but as a place surrounded by mystery and emotional weight. In modern times, the forest has gained attention for more serious reasons. Japanese authorities monitor the area regularly due to cases of people entering the forest and not returning. Search teams are often sent to locate missing individuals. At the forest, warning signs have been placed encouraging visitors to think carefully about their lives and to speak to someone before making important decisions. These signs are not just formal warnings, they are emotional messages intended to reach people who may be struggling internally. Sometimes, search teams find abandoned tents, personal belongings, and written notes inside the forest. However, this adds another layer of mystery and emotional heaviness to the location. It is not just a place of natural beauty, but also a place connected to real human struggles and unanswered questions. When someone enters Aokigahara Forest, the first noticeable change is the sound environment. In a normal forest, you would expect birds chirping, insects moving, and wind passing through the trees. But here, eventually, there is almost complete silence. This silence feels unnatural because the human brain is not used to such a lack of sound in nature. According to psychological studies, when humans are placed in extreme silence, the brain sometimes begins to create its own perception of sound. This can lead to the feeling of hearing footsteps, whispers, or other unexplained noises. This may explain why some visitors report strange auditory experiences inside the forest, even when there is no one else around. Whether these experiences are psychological or something else remains unclear, but the effect on the human mind is very real. Another strange aspect of the forest is spatial confusion. Because the trees are extremely dense and similar in appearance, it becomes very difficult to recognize direction or distance. People often feel like they are walking in circles or returning to the same place again and again. When combined with silence and isolation, it can create a strong sense of confusion and discomfort. For this reason, Aokigahara is often described not just as a forest, but as a natural maze, a place where visibility is limited, sound is almost absent, and direction becomes unreliable. This combination of factors makes the experience inside the forest very different from any normal natural